How's it going? We're going through renovation. I think a lot of people
Still
know.
renovation out there. It's raining like crazy out here. The temperature just spiked 40 degree, 55 degrees.
No, so it warmed up a little bit.
Yeah, it warmed up. It was freezing. Um, but man, a lot of good news this week out there. So first of all, Tesla news. The people have seen the Robotaxi driving around without a driver or passenger. So basically, they took the safety monitor out of the vehicle now, and they're confident enough
The
that
safety monitor meaning a person,
yeah, they had a
right?
person sitting in the driver's seat or even the passenger seat, with their
I
finger
think it
on.
was the driver's seat, right? That's what I
It
saw.
was the passenger seat, but then I think on the highway they had to have somebody in the driver's seat for a little while.
Oh,
But now they're testing with nobody in the vehicle at all, right? So this is in a pre-mapped area of Austin. They know the area's mapped, and they're relying on the FSD4 hardware 4 to do it. All cameras.
yeah.
Um, it seems like they think they have it solved. So that it's definitely like a moment for them. We'll see. We'll see what happens from here.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Have you ever ridden in a autonomous vehicle?
I
Yeah,
have.
you have.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
It was
Yeah.
excellent.
So not me. I haven't yet. Only in my Tesla. But so let's see here. So next up, let's talk about the holiday update. So I just got the holiday update. Um,
Yeah, now
and
I've had it for how long now?
yeah, you've had it for like a week now. It was like killing me, because you're
Uh, no, man, it's over a week. It was
over a
over
week. Yeah. So
easily over like 2 weeks, maybe three, maybe 2.5 weeks.
you got it early in
Me and
the
Elon, man. Whoo.
because you have a hardware 3 vehicle. So I think they're just waiting to push out a new version of FSD for the hardware 4 vehicles. Um,
Maybe.
so and I got a new version of FSD along with a 30-day free trial. So I've got one before, but I don't think I've got one with this version of 14. So they pushed out another 30-day trial, and I think you will get an FSD light on hardware 3 like starting next year, which will have a
Wait,
lot
what's
of
the lights? What do you mean? What's the
it's
light?
like so the FSD 14 is really, huge improvement, right?
Right.
Where it can basically navigate just about anywhere, point to point. Um, the the hardware 3 has less processing power, but they're talking about making a version of it. I don't know what features it'll have, but
Oh,
supposedly it'll be almost as good. We'll see, but you'll get
yeah, yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah.
You'll definitely get something, probably another free demo. But so what's your favorite feature of the holiday update so far?
Favorite feature.
Do you like the
You
photo?
use these. You use these features that more than I do. But what?
Well, you tried them all. So all right, so let's go through some of them. They added a photo booth, right? Like that's like fun. You can take your picture. Yeah, you didn't like it. Not a big deal. Um, what about they added Grok with navigation commands? Have you tried that?
I have not tried that yet. Did you? You tried it. So what did you think of that?
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So I
So
basically
what
said,
is that exactly? What does that mean?
so I mean, we've had Grok for a while now in the car,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
AI assistant, and you could ask it questions, and it was actually pretty useful. But you can never send any commands to the car, right?
Right.
Now you can send destinations to the navigation of the car through Grok. Now, so I basically said, find me the nearest car wash and navigate to it, and Grok found the closest car wash. It put it in the navigation, then I just hit start driving, and it drove me right there.
Oh, nice.
So you could use it to say, find me, barbecue restaurant nearby or
Well,
something like
I
that.
have two. I have two addresses. I have work and home. Right.
Yeah.
So maybe I can say navigate me to home or something like
Oh,
that.
it'll definitely do that. It knows your work and home address. So so definitely, yeah, try that. Try it to navigate to home. Um, but it's pretty crazy. Like, so it's using their large language model to like decide where you want to go, right? So
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
not just like, telling it an address. It can find the nearest supercharger, the nearest restaurant, best restaurant nearby, things like that, right?
Yeah.
So pretty cool. And it worked for me. And when you have FSD, it's like magic because like it just starts driving right there.
Are you using it right now,
I'm
FSD?
using it. I mean, not this moment, but yeah, I am using it right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when I got to the car wash, there's a new notification that comes up. It says, "Oh, you're near a car wash. Do you want to enable car wash mode by just being near the
Oh,
car wash location?" So I
oh,
did
that's
that
kinda
too.
cool.
Yeah, I had to
Yeah.
try the car wash mode. There's a new screen for car wash mode. There's a there's an option to open the trunk in car wash mode, which I don't understand why is in there.
Wait,
Maybe
there's a say that one more time?
so when you're in car wash mode, there's always been like a button to fold mirrors, fold and
Yeah.
unfold mirrors. But now there's also one to open the trunk, and I don't know what situation you'd want to ever open the trunk when you're in car wash mode, right? Um,
Yeah, unless you need to throw stuff in the back of the trunk or something.
Maybe when you pull, like if you're like in a manned car wash, like when you get through, maybe they want to vacuum the trunk or something. That's the only thing I could think, right? Sometimes they come in.
Maybe.
Um,
Well, does car wash mode, like, lock, like, your glove box and
no, I
the
don't think it
trunk and
does
stuff?
that. It like locks,
Mm,
raises the windows. It disables the charge port. Um,
yeah.
you
Yeah, I
know,
didn't know if they were like, in valet mode, right?
mhm.
Valet mode, it locks certain things, it sets
Yeah,
limiting on
it
the
might do
speeds and
stuff like
stuff,
that,
right?
but yeah, so there's a new car wash mode. There's a dog mode live tile so that on iOS you'll see when you put it in dog mode, you'll see a picture of your dog there on your
Yeah.
phone, which is nice because instead of having to check it, you can probably put your kids in there too and put dog mode on, right? Um, I don't recommend that. Oh, the dash cam viewer updates are very cool. So in the dash cam now they added like telemetry data so you can see how fast the car's going while
Yeah,
it's in that clip. You can
that's
see
pretty
like
cool.
it's in self-driving, how the steering wheel is moving, things like that. So that's really nice. And then they also added like um in sentry mode, like why it was triggered, or in the dash cam why it was triggered. Like if someone came up and touched the door, if you hit the panic button, why those clips got triggered, basically, right? It's kind of like our
Uh,
AI
I did
camera.
not I did not know that. That
Yeah,
one I did not know.
it's in the dash cam viewer. It'll tell you like if you honk the horn to trigger it, if you triggered it manually, if you did a voice command. You know what I'm saying? So that
Yeah.
it's kind of like our AI camera, events. Oh, what about the paint shop?
Mhm.
You like that?
Yeah, the girls love that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that you can set the license plate number.
Yeah, that was pretty neat. Yeah, I like that too.
Um, oh, the
You
HOV.
change the color of the license plate as well.
Yeah, you can change. I
Yeah,
set
there's
my license plate. What about the automatic HOV lane routing?
that's cool. I like that too
Yeah,
because
have you tried it yet? You could actually try that out there.
have not tried that yet.
Mm. Uh, then they added supercharger site maps in 3D. I checked that out. You can look at there's like 18 sites where you can see like actually like what stalls are being occupied.
Yeah, the 3D, like, 3D map.
3D, very cool. Now, what I think is the best feature of the update is the phone left in car. And I tried this out in my review video. So if you leave your phone in the car, it's gonna and walk away, it's gonna make a sound. It beeps on the outside of the vehicle.
Yeah, no, I haven't done that too many times, but I do see a need for that for sure. So that is a nice one. And I like the fact that you can turn on and turn off the charger
Turn the
too.
wireless charging pad on and off. Some people have
Yeah.
problems with it. But yeah, phone left in the car. Like when we're taking a road trip and I'm with Brandy and she has a car key on her phone also.
Yeah.
Well, when we stop, maybe she leaves her key in the car and the car's unlocked, right?
We're always
Um,
blaming Brandy on
yeah,
stuff.
it's
So
always her. I would never do that, but I have done it. I have done it before too. So, the phone is key works great until you leave it in the car, in the
yeah,
mirror out. So if someone knew, they'd be like, "Oh, that Tesla's got a phone in it," and they could steal your car and your phone at the same time, right? So I like that feature. Couple other things, SpaceX docking simulator, that's okay. Yeah, what else? Yeah, and that's about it.
pretty
Oh yeah,
cool.
dash cam storage, I like that too. Where you can see how much storage you have left on your flash drive. They added that in there.
Yeah, I do like that too because I
Yeah,
recently had to mess around with that, as you know.
yes, and
Um,
and they added the Tron lock sound basically as one of the defaults now, so you don't have to put it on the USB drive anymore.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
actually getting tired of
uh,
it.
it is kind of loud, but I'm not. I'm gonna leave it.
Oh,
I
I've had it going for a long time now. My girls just look at me like, "What are you
Yeah,
doing?"
you're embarrassing. Yeah, no, I think I like it because it's like I think it's a good sound. It kind of like shocks people a little bit,
It
like,
does for sure.
but it's not like
You're like, "Whoa, what's
it's
that?"
not like in your face or anything though. It's not like any like crazy thing that's
Well, the one that I put on the USB drive was longer than the one that they have in there, so
Oh, okay,
it
yeah,
played
yeah,
for a little bit longer.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
but
maybe I'm
yeah,
still using
so
the USB one. Maybe I'll switch it. All right,
yeah.
one other car thing. Rivian, yeah. So they dropped their software update 25.46. I have not gotten it yet, but they're enabling universal hands-free driving and digital key on the Gen 2 vehicles. Now I have a Gen 1, so I'm not going to get that. But the
Yeah.
universal hands-free, it's kind of like Tesla Autopilot. It'll steer, slow down, stop for vehicles, but it won't stop for a stop sign or stoplight, right? So it's kind of
Mhm.
like autopilot. You got to be a little careful. Like when I switch between autopilot and FSD, sometimes I'm like, oh wait, it's not going to stop, right? Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
when you've had a demo and then you switch back to autopilot, and
Yes.
you got to remember it's not going to stop for stop signs and stoplights. But yeah, this is their first step. Like you don't have to touch the steering wheel, so it's really like I would say it's like enhanced autopilot maybe because it does lane changes also. But
Yeah.
Rivian had a big AI day in there. They're really putting on new hardware in the R2 to basically
That
try to
that
do
is
FSD.
it is kind of a bummer that there's a guy that works here. He's driving a 2019, I think,
Mhm.
Tesla, and
Yeah,
he continuously gets these updates, right?
yeah,
Like even the ones that we're getting,
yeah.
whereas like Rivian, they don't seem to do that,
Yeah, it's
right?
like
So maybe moving forward with like R2 and beyond, they will do that. Who knows?
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a bummer. They do seem to have left like the Gen 1 R1s like behind as far as the autonomy stuff goes. Um and some of the features. We'll talk about another feature, but here's the thing, like it's definitely like software resource availability, right? Because
Yeah,
Tesla, they've been doing this so long, they have like a team they that just like belts out these software updates and they're always good. They always add new features, they do them fast. I just think Rivian has a lot, being a younger company, has a lot going for those
yeah,
resources are probably spread pretty thin, especially with the Volkswagen deal they have going. They have to
yeah,
develop for them also. So I think they'll loop around back and add some more features back into the Gen 1 vehicles, which they
yeah.
are anyway. They're changing, like with this update, they're gonna change some of the display and charging features for the Gen 1s too. So
No, that's cool.
they're
So they are
definitely
doing something
trying.
about it.
They're trying to keep them all updated. It's not like they're stopping updates, but yeah, Tesla definitely does a lot better. I mean, yeah, a lot of people say they're abandoning like the hardware 3 like you have, but they're saying they're going to update that as well. And you're getting a lot of the other features, that come out with the holiday update and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Rivian also is adding digital key with this update. So basically, you can have Apple Car Key in your wallet, in your Apple
Yeah.
Wallet, and use that to unlock and drive the vehicle. And that's only Gen 2 also, because they had to add some additional hardware to do
Oh,
Apple Car Key, which it's kind of a head scratcher why they're doing it. It seems like a waste of resources to me, because Tesla's shown that you can do it with NFC and Bluetooth, do it really well. Car key, right? You can still share the key. You can have key on watch. Tesla
yeah.
does
I
it.
mean that has always worked for me. I've
Yeah.
really never had a problem. The only issue I run into is that when I get in the car, it wants to choose Mandy's profile, not my profile.
Oh,
So I have
really?
to select. Yeah.
What? When
Um,
she's in the car too, or just you?
no, no,
Huh.
she's not in the car.
She must have saved. You must have saved her profile to your key somehow, because it
Maybe,
definitely doesn't do
maybe
that.
I would love to be able to figure that out
Yeah,
because
I'll
it's
help
kind
you
of a
figure that out. Because that is the one thing that works great with Tesla that not so great with Rivian is, if you ask me, like I'll get in the Tesla and Brandy gets in the Tesla the same exact time. It knows my profile from the driver's side because it's using like NFC and
I
you
would
know,
say like that if we're both in the car, my profile comes on. But if I'm by myself, like this morning when I stopped and got coffee, I
yeah,
got back in the car and it was her profile that it set everything
yeah,
to,
that's
and then
weird.
I had to hit my profile,
Yeah, you're gonna
which
have to
is weird,
save it.
right?
There's an option to link profiles in Tesla, so that's
Yeah,
what you have to do. It's definitely messed up for you, but I found that works perfectly. Like it knows who's in the driver's seat, whose phone's over on the driver's side, right? With Rivian, we'll get in there and it's a first person win. So like if she gets in before me, then it's her profile, and then the seat will come up and like crush me. I have to
yeah,
manually pick it. Because like she has the seat go all the way up, right? So
yeah,
so this will help them with that for sure. But I still think it's kind of a waste of time to do the digital key when they could just use Bluetooth to do it and figure out how to do it well. Um,
yeah, yeah.
so so nice, but a lot of people are getting that. I haven't gotten the update yet. Should be rolling out soon for Gen 1, and I'll do a video and cover all those changes, of course. And I did my Tesla holiday update video. I'll put a link to that below. Anyone wants to check that out.
Yeah, I saw it go up yesterday, right?
Yeah, I put that up yesterday. A lot of stuff. It took me a while to like. I always read through all the release notes and figure out exactly what everything is, because for me, I want to know,
Yeah,
what changed, how to use this. I just want to get in there, and then I put it all together to make the videos for our followers. So anything else you want to talk about this week, Brian? Any Wi-Fi news, like anything going on with any of the new access points, like the ECW
yeah.
520?
I had a webinar. I had a webinar yesterday, and so we have a new AP coming out called the ECW536S, which is the 536 Wi-Fi 7 4x4x4
Yes.
with 12 antennas in that bad boy. And that it comes with AirGuard, which is our whips and WIDs,
Mm-hmm.
and spectrum analyzer and zero weight DFS. So that is becoming active. I think the MSRP on that 699. It'll be available the beginning of January. We also have the ECW515, which is our Wi-Fi 7 wall plate.
Oh, nice.
That's an MSRP of 179.
Wow.
Um, that will also be available end of January, possibly February timeframe. And then the ECC 500, which is our new AI camera that provides facial recognition, license plate recognition, and there's a whole slew of like AI stuff that we're doing with that. That will become available, I think, this end of January, early Feb. And then I did also talk about our new outdoor Wi-Fi 7 access point. That's later down the road. There's no pricing set for that yet, but it's a totally new design unless they change things before we get to that release time frame. But that looks like a pretty cool device. It's got 2.5 gigabit ports on the back of it. It's dual band, so that's a pretty cool one too. External
It's
antennas,
dual band, no 6 gigahertz
no 6 gigahertz on that particular device,
on that
but
device.
yeah,
That possibly in the future. Now, tell me about the
definitely in
ECW,
the future,
the
sure.
ECW515. Is that dual band also?
That's dual band as
Dual
well.
band also. Okay, so I mean these don't have 6 gigahertz, but they're updates to the current Wi-Fi 6 product line, right? So they're going to be more
Major,
efficient,
yeah.
faster. They're using the Wi-Fi 7 protocol, so they're still, even though they don't support all three bands, they're going to be faster, more efficient, going to work better with the newer iPhones that all support Wi-Fi 7, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then what we're also rolling out is WPA3 with our MyPSK.
Hmm.
So that's rolling out. That's going through testing right now, beta testing. So that firmware will be released probably by the end of December.
And that's a
Uh,
good way to link clients to a certain access point, right? Without having additional SSIDs.
Uh, it allows a client to it allows all clients to use the same SSID,
Yeah.
but you're putting them on. They have their own
You're right.
individual pre-shared key. You
Yeah.
could also put them on their own VLAN as well. So
Right.
this really works in the MDU space, like student housing, apartment complexes, assisted living, senior living. So it's really ideal for those types of situations. In the hospitality space, you wouldn't use that, but you would use like our SmartCast, and you can do SmartCast on the wired side or the wireless side. And then
Hmm.
there's SSID on LAN, which allows a guest in a hotel to plug into the port of the wall plate, and it's going to go through the captive portal like it would go through like the SSID or Wi-Fi. So that's another big benefit that's coming.
And you could use those features in like a depot too situation, I would think, to like, link a client to a certain access point, maybe.
You're not tying it to a specific access point.
Oh,
You're
okay.
you're you're using the same SSID like in a student housing,
Yeah.
like student housing is the SSID. It's campus wide. Everybody joins it, but they all have their own password to that,
Right.
and
Right.
you're putting them on their own VLAN as well.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Interesting.
it doesn't lock them
To a certain
to a
age.
specific. Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh,
Now, you could use like what you're talking about. You could potentially use SSID suffix.
oh, okay.
So that's another thought,
All
with
right,
what
yeah, we're
we're
thinking about things
talking
here. But so a lot of new features there, a lot of new Wi-Fi 7 access points coming out. And if anyone has any questions on those, ask either myself or Brian. We'll be happy to answer. And remember to
about.
like and subscribe. Click the bell to be notified when we come on next time. And we'll see you next.